Good morning, this is Jack from the Art of Chart.net, and this is the pre-market recording for Thursday, the 10th of May. Got some stuff going on at home today, so it's unfortunately gone a bit late today. So, all right. Anyway, we are here now. Let's have a look at ES. ES, I think a rising wedge is forming here. We're going up a little higher. I would note that we are now in the right area to test on SPX. DX, I'll come to. We're now expecting a test of the triangle resistance trend line. Now, I would note, and I was just saying this before I started the video, I would note that this is the first test of triangle resistance since we finished wave C. Potentially, this is the end of triangle wave D. That's really important because it means that we might now start wave E. And go down. Potentially that could reach triangle support, which is quite a long way down. How far down is it? Should have checked that really. Let's have a look on the chart. It is currently in the 25.75 area. So obviously if it went down there now, that would be kind of important. Now it'd be a wavy, it wouldn't need to get all the way there, and the chances are this would be a bullish triangle, so it should break up. But nonetheless, this could be the test of triangle resistance, and instead of wave D finishing here, we could be finishing right here, in which case we could go down. So I'm watching this inflection point with the greatest of interest. Stan's reckoning that it's going to go up through it. He's got the wave count that this is that the triangle has already completed. We just haven't broken this trend line. But until you break a trend line like this, there's no way of knowing for sure. So I think I'm leaning towards Stan being right on this. But one way to find out is we see. If we've formed a wedge and we break down hard, then I'm going to be seriously considering the possibility we're in wave E of the triangle, and that could potentially get all the way down to triangle support. Is unlikely to get further. Although there's always a risk on triangle, slight risk in this case. I think that it could break up. I'd be pretty surprised to see that. We shall see. All right, let's have it. So that's where we are in ES. We've got a 60-minute sell signal is fixed, and if one had not already fixed, another one would be brewing here. This didn't quite reach the possible near miss target. I'm half inclined to write it off and start a new one, but technically I'm leaving it on. That's normally the way I do it. We shall see. I think it'd be clearer if I just wrote it off and did a new one here. Right, we're already on a 120-minute sell signal on NQ as well. We've still got divergence. Now, I drew on this possible wedge resistance trend line yesterday, and I drew in the cross of what would be that wedge resistance and possible channel resistance. We hit wedge resistance overnight. That has held, which is pretty promising for this actually being a wedge. And we are heading up now to do the double test of double resistance in the 69.40 area. Obviously that may hold. We've got double resistance there, and so far this pattern setup I drew last night is looking pretty damn good, so we may well see a reversal there. We shall see. TF, I drew in the wedge last night. That was looking fairly complete already, so that hasn't actually gone significantly higher overnight, which is what I would have expected if we still need to go higher for the other ones to set up their wedge resistance trend lines, but we're not on TF. So actually that's matching this too. All of this is suggesting that we are going to see a retracement soon. Stan's looking for a retracement back, I think, to the basically I think a retest to the last lows or a bit higher into the 25.60 area or 50 area or 70 area. But I mean, a significant retracement, take us back 30 handles or so on, and then if we are going to break up through the triangle, then we do that with force. Ideally, we see a bit of a break first in order to reassure us that it's going to come back and break it with more confidence later. So this is a nice setup. We are looking for a retracement soon. That may well start from a high today. In fact, I'd be going with probably will on this overall setup so far. CL. Now,